Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 14 of the Arsenal Football Manager series, where today it's Europa League Final day as we take on AC Milan. And I think the final is actually in Poland, so that will be quite interesting. If you're enjoying the series, please do be sure to leave a like on today's episode. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. There's so much more Football Manager content to come over the next 12 months. Now, of course, in the last episode, you saw our very dramatic Premier League season finale. We were top of the table with 5 minutes to go, and Man City got themselves a late winner against Leicester City to take the title. We can't be too disappointed, though, and let that feed into today's game. We've had an amazing season, whatever happens. So, of course, there's been no games off camera. The last episode, you saw our games against Chelsea and Fulham, which we won pretty comfortably. Well, maybe not the Chelsea game pretty comfortably. We won the Fulham game pretty comfortably to make it a full house in May. And in terms of the news, we actually got Manager of the Year. Let me just see if I can find the email notice. There we go. Look, I was named Premier League Division Manager of the Year in our first season at Arsenal. What an achievement. We also had 2 players named in the Team of the Year as well. That was Hector Bellerin and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And there is that Premier League Team of the Year. Lots of Man United, Man City players in there, but Hector Bellerin gets in at right back and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up front alongside Jamie Vardy. And in terms of general news, there's been a lot of sackings. Jurgen Klopp has been sacked by Liverpool for finishing third in the Premier League. I mean, wow. Nuno Espirito Santo was sacked by Wolves. Frank Lampard was also sacked by Chelsea. I expect that is because they didn't do so well on the final day of the season, and Man United leapfrogged them into a Champions League place. So Chelsea finishing in the Europa League. And in one of the final bits of squad news, David Luiz, who we talked about in the last episode, he was offered a contract at Palmeiras, I think, in Brazil. He actually rejected that. So as it stands, he's still an Arsenal player. His contract is up at the end of June. And I don't know what to do about him. I really don't. I don't know whether to give him a year extension or what. His attributes are declining, but he's made 23 Premier League appearances for us this season, got an average rating of 7. And we didn't register him for the Europa League. He played a game in the FA Cup, featured in the Community Shield. He's been a solid player for me. I just don't know what to do about him. So, of course, we've got Milan in the final of the Europa League. Let's just have a look at Serie A. So they finished in 4th place in Serie A, 22 wins, 8 draws and 8 defeats, 74 points, actually joint third with Napoli, but a worse goal difference, nowhere near winning the title, which Inter actually won in Serie A, breaking the run that Juventus were on there. So without a doubt, Milan are going to be a really, really dangerous side today, especially with the Swede Zlatan Ibrahimovic up front. He's there for another year as well. 39 years old, incredible attributes. We managed to keep him quiet for 2 games in the group stage. Hopefully we can do the same again today. So let's do this then. Europa League Final against AC Milan. This is the side that we're going with. Leno starts in goal. Bellerin, Holding, Gabriel and Maitland-Niles at the back. Maitland-Niles has been in good form. He's just got the nod over Kieran Tierney, who's not quite fully fit as yet. El Neni, Partey and Willock will occupy midfield. Darun needs a rest. He only makes the bench today. Willian on the right, Szoboszlai on the left and Aubameyang up top. We have got 1 or 2 issues. Kolasinac is not quite fully fit. Darun needs a rest. And then we've got important players like Pepe and Saka who aren't quite fully fit, unbelievably, for this final important fixture. But they're on the bench. They can come on off the bench if needed. We can't even fill the substitutes bench, which is really annoying. One of the reasons, and one of the men that are out today, is Odsonne Edouard, because he's on international duty for the France under-21. So that's very annoying. Same thing with Reiss Nelson as well. Eddie Nketiah is injured, so he wouldn't make it anyway. And then we've got a bunch of players who are unregistered for this competition. But I've got faith in this side. We've had an amazing season. Let's get into this final and see if we can bring home some silverware. Right, here we are then in Poland. A very bright stadium. A bit of a luminous yellow going on. There's our team that you saw on screen. Let's have a little look at Milan. They've got that man Ibrahimovic up front. They are actually missing Sandro Tonali today, who is out with an injury. So that's a big plus for us. And Sandro Tonali is a player that I've actually got my eye on over the summer, but that's not for now. We need to concentrate on this game and hope we can get a good performance and a good result. So chance in the first 15 minutes, which looks as though it's going to go to Milan as they put the ball in the box. Rebic has the shot, but it's fortunately saved by Leno. Ends up going out for an AC Milan corner. Now, of course, we started this season on a little bit of a silverware run as we won the Community Shield. Not many teams take it too seriously, but do you know what? It's going to count for us, and I want to finish the run with a trophy as well. So free kick for us in the 22nd minute. Willian is the man that stands over it, has a shot, good save by Donnarumma. Out for an Arsenal corner. Our first real opportunity of the game. It's taken 23 minutes for it to arrive as Szoboszlai puts the corner in, cleared downfield by Milan, and Benazir looks to hit us on the break. He's got Ibrahimovic with him, and Thomas Partey takes one for the team there, brings him down as he was running through on goal. So the dangerous thing for us at the moment is both our centre-halves, Holding and Gabriel, both on bookings as it stands, as Maitland-Niles has a shot with his right foot that goes over the crossbar. So Gabriel and Holding both on yellow cards at the moment. Need to keep an eye on them and make sure that they don't get themselves sent off, because that could be our undoing. As we go into half-time, 0-0 at the break. Milan probably just slightly the better team in terms of stats. So we'll give the boys a bit of a talking to at half-time and we'll get into the second half. So we've gone psychological. I've criticised the midfield and the attack for their performance so far. Let's hope they come out and show me exactly what they're made of in the second half. As Gabriel knocks it back to Leno, I really thought he'd scuffed it then and messed up. But it comes out to Willian. Right-hand side, finds Hector Bellerin down that right wing. Can he get across into the box? He's tackled by Theo Hernandez. And then Milan will clear the danger up towards Rebic. They've only got him forward and Zlatan really. He's got players joining him now. And here is Zlatan. Knocks it back to Çalhanoğlu. Good ball out wide towards Theo Hernandez. Almost runs it out of play. And it comes to Brahim and it's a goal for AC Milan. 51st minute. Brahim Diaz gets his 10th of the season. And we need to turn this around. I'm going to give it a few minutes and we might move to 4-2-3-1. It works against Chelsea. Will it work again today? We're going to do it. We've got to. So we've made the changes. Don't you dare score again. We've made the changes. We've gone 4-2-3-1. El Neni is going to come off the pitch. Szoboszlai's gone into the attacking midfield role. And then we're going to put our man on the right-hand side, Saka. Can he make a difference? Here's Aubameyang. Finds Willock. Shot gets blocked, though. Not the shot. The pass gets blocked. I'm too focused on what we're doing, guys. I really feel like Milan are going to create another great chance and potentially score again here. Here's Benazir. Knocks it out towards Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Finds Ibrahimovic. Finds Rebic. Good clearance by Bellerin. Do you know, after everything that we've been through this season, I think we'll be so unfortunate to not finish this with a trophy. Here's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Left-hand side. Is he going to attack his man? He puts a cross in. He finds Willian. His shot gets blocked. And it gets cleared away by Milan. So 15 minutes to go. I think we've got another change in us. I'm looking at potentially taking off Willian and bringing on Pepe on that right-hand side. It might be a little bit too late. It could be my error. But there is a chance. Here is Bukayo Saka. Finds Willock, who drives forward. Is he going to have a shot? Space has opened up for him. But it's a good save once again by Donnarumma. So 7 minutes to go. Changes are made. Corner from Szoboszlai. Theo Hernandez, we've got ourselves a penalty. It's looking as though it's a handball. And I think he's given the penalty. They're checking it over VAR. And a penalty has been awarded. This is our chance. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Can he score? It's saved by Donnarumma. And once again, it looks as though we're going to have heartbreak in a final. Can we redeem ourselves? Szoboszlai with a ball in, cleared by Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Milan bring the ball away. 4 minutes of stoppage time to play, and I think that it's going to be heartbreak again in a final unless we can get some last minute drama. Here is Willock. He's had a decent game today. Everybody's really tired. Saka will drive forward. We've gone attacking. Can we find a cross? Yes! Aubameyang scores! His 34th 4th goal of the season. I apologise to any headphone users, but we've just got an equaliser in the 93rd minute of normal time. What a cross from Saka. And this game is going to now go into extra time. And who better to score than Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? Wow. Can you believe it? Extra time it is. 12 shots on goal so far. Higher XG for us than Milan. A little bit less possession. 16 corners we've had. That's absolutely incredible. Right, let's go to the dressing room. We'll say it's time for everyone to dig in and give it everything they've got. We deserve to win this match. Let's get out there and do it. Extra time in the Europa League Final. So I've made another change going into extra time. Darun is the man that has come on. Partey has gone off. Szoboszlai's looking really tired. The whole squad are looking absolutely shattered as it stands. We'll start the second half of extra time. Let's just have a look, because I think we may be able to make another substitution. I think we'll leave the defence as it is. Willock's looking tired. Do we bring on Granit Xhaka? I mean, or Ceballos? I feel as though I trust Ceballos a little bit more. We can't make any more substitutions. We've made 4. So we'll discard the changes. Everyone's just going to have to ride this out for the next 15 minutes. But there's going to be another chance. Who's it going to go to? Milan pump the ball downfield and they find Brahim. Darun, the substitute, takes it off him, knocks it all the way back to Leno. Is there going to be a late goal to save us going to penalties? Darun playing in that deep line playmaker role. Ball pumped forward. Not really to anybody though. Donnarumma pumps downfield again. Ibrahimovic with the header. Finds Auge on that left-hand side even. Willock's with him. Calhanoglu. Are they going to try and find a shot here? It's Brahim, and that one goes just wide. We're going to encourage the entire team. Everybody's out on their feet from both sides, and this is going to penalties. Oh, man, what drama. So, team talk. What do we go for? Try to relax, be decisive, know where you're putting it. This is what we've practiced for. We should win this. Everyone's had a little bit of a confidence boost. But here we go. It's going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic up first for Milan against Leno. And, I was just about to say, and Leno saves it. He just sneaks it underneath him. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is going to step up next for us. What a season he has had. And he slots it away. He never lets us down, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Hakan Calhanoglu is up next for Milan in order to try and make it 2-1. And he puts it away. Leno diving to his left. Calhanoglu putting it to his right. Pepe steps up next. Another man who's had an incredible season for Arsenal. And Donnarumma saves. And he makes it advantage Milan in the shootout. Brahim is up next for AC Milan to put them 3-1 ahead. And he does so. Scores past Leno. And we are really on the back foot now. And the young wonder kid, Dominik Szoboszlai, is going to be the man to try and keep us in it. And he scores. Brilliant penalty from Szoboszlai. We're going to need Leno to save one. It's Auge for AC Milan with penalty number 4 of 5. And if he scores this, which he does, it means that we now have to score our penalty to stay in this tie. It's been a very even game, and it's going to rest on yet another young wonder kid, Bukayo Saka, to keep us in it in Poland. Can he score? No, he can't. Donnarumma saves, and AC Milan will win the Europa League. Oh, man. It's been so difficult this season. I feel like we've achieved so much, but at the end of the day, it's just not worked out for us. We've got to a League Cup final that we've lost out to Liverpool to. They absolutely battered us in that game, so fair play to them. We've lost the Premier League in the 85th minute by a point, and now we've lost on penalties in the Europa League. I mean, come on. Come on. But do you know what? That is football, and that's part of the fun of Football Manager as well. Congratulations to AC Milan, Europa League winners for this season. Oh dear. And that will end our season. So unfortunate, but like I say, at the same time, we've achieved so much. Second in the Premier League, runner-up in the Europa League, disappointing FA Cup adventure, runner-up in the Carabao Cup, and then we won the Community Shield. In terms of the Premier League itself, Jamie Vardy was the top goal scorer, along with Callum Wilson, both on 20. Richarlison got 19, and I think, actually, Aubameyang got 19 as well. He did. So sort of joint third, along with Ollie Watkins as well. In terms of average rating, Bruno Fernandes, Kevin De Bruyne, and Virgil van Dijk all up there. Nicolas Pepe came second for us with 11 assists. And we did see, I think we looked at this in the last episode, in terms of the Championship, Reading won the final, so they will be promoted alongside Norwich and Swansea. We'll see them next season. West Ham, Southampton, and West Brom relegated out of the Premier League. So a great season, but a little bit of a disappointing end. We will be back, though, for Season 2, where we're going to look to make a few transfers. We're not going to go completely mental, but we'll have a transfer special in the next episode, which will be out on Tuesday. And we'll look to see what we can do here. I think I want to play 4-2-3-1 next season, but we'll have some players out the door. We'll have a few new players in. So make sure you join me for that. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you so much for watching Season 1. If you've enjoyed, please drop a like on today's episode. Subscribe as well to the channel if you are not new. If you are new. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.